Intuitive eating, the secret to modern healthy living. Have you ever found yourself trapped in the endless cycle of dieting? Giving up, gaining weight, and then starting all over again? You count every calorie, cut carbs, avoid sugar, yet the harder you try, the more exhausted and disappointed you feel. The truth is, the human body wasn't designed to live under restriction. Your body has its own wisdom, a natural intelligence that knows when to eat, when to stop, and what kind of food it truly needs to sustain your energy. That is the philosophy behind intuitive eating, a movement embraced by millions of Americans seeking freedom from weight obsession, reconnection with their bodies, and genuine joy in eating. Intuitive eating isn't a diet, it's a philosophy of living. The concept was first introduced in 1995 by two American dietitians, Evelyn Tribole and Elyse Resch. Instead of following rigid dietary rules, intuitive eating teaches you to listen to your body, eat when you're truly hungry, stop when you're full, and choose foods that make you feel good, not because they're low in calories, but because they bring satisfaction and positive energy. In other words, it's a balance of awareness, compassion, and self-trust at every meal. Today, we are surrounded by an overload of nutrition advice: keto, low carb, intermittent fasting, paleo, yet the result is often stress, guilt, and disconnection from our bodies. Intuitive eating, on the other hand, helps reduce stress and anxiety around food, allows you to maintain a natural and stable weight, improves digestion, sleep, and overall energy, and fosters self-confidence and self-love. Studies in the US have shown that people who practice intuitive eating tend to have more stable body weights, fewer eating disorders, and higher levels of happiness compared to chronic dieters. At its core, intuitive eating begins with letting go of the diet mindset. You don't need a good versus bad food list, and you don't need to feel guilty about a piece of cake or a slice of pizza. Let your body lead, not the rules. Respect your hunger because it's your body's natural signal. When you constantly ignore hunger, your body goes into survival mode, slows down metabolism, and increases cravings. Make peace with food, because no food is inherently bad. When you stop restricting, you'll naturally eat less over time. Challenge the judgmental voice in your head. Those thoughts like, "I shouldn't eat this," or "I'll get fat," aren't truths. They're just outdated beliefs. Respect your fullness. Pause mid-meal and ask yourself, am I still hungry? It usually takes 15 to 20 minutes for the feeling of fullness to set in. So eating slowly helps you recognize it. Rediscover the joy of eating. Food isn't just fuel, it's an emotional experience. Choose meals that make you feel happy, relaxed, and content. Through intuitive eating, you'll learn to care for emotions without turning to food. Sometimes we eat because we're sad, lonely, or anxious, not because we're truly hungry. Instead of grabbing food, try taking a 15-minute walk, listening to soothing music, or calling a loved one. Respect your body. It doesn't need to look perfect like images on social media. Everyone has a unique shape, metabolism, and rhythm. Move for joy, not punishment. Find an activity you enjoy, maybe walking in the park, swimming, cycling, or dancing, rather than forcing yourself into a 2-hour gym session. And honor your health with flexible choices. No one eats perfectly 100% of the time. A donut won't destroy your health, just as one salad won't instantly make you healthy. What matters is long-term balance. So how can you start practicing intuitive eating? First, observe without judgment. For a few days, take note of when you eat, why you eat, and how you feel afterward. you'll gradually notice the difference between physical hunger and emotional eating. Next, slow down. Put your fork down between bites. Chew thoroughly and savor the flavor. Eating for at least 20 minutes allows your brain to register fullness. Stop counting calories and start tuning into your body's signals. Are you still hungry? Do you feel light or heavy after that meal? Make peace with food. Instead of avoiding sweets, allow yourself to enjoy them mindfully. When the sense of forbidden disappears, overeating naturally fades. Create a positive eating environment. Turn off the TV. Put your phone away. Sit upright and take a deep breath before your meal. When your mind is calm, your digestion works more efficiently. Finally, learn to trust your body. No one understands it better than you do. When you trust your hunger and fullness cues, your body will naturally guide you to eat enough, without force or fear. However, intuitive eating is often misunderstood. Some people believe it means eating endlessly without control, but that's not true. When you genuinely listen to your body, you'll find it's impossible to overeat for long because your system self-regulates. Others think intuitive eating won't help them lose weight, but the goal isn't quick weight loss. It's achieving your body's natural balance. Once the stress is gone, your body naturally settles at its ideal weight. Some assume they must give up fast food entirely, but intuitive eating promotes conscious freedom. Sometimes, a joyful hamburger is better for your well-being than a guilty salad. What truly matters is your emotional satisfaction and sense of peace after eating. Research from the University of Minnesota found that people who practice intuitive eating have more stable BMIs, fewer eating disorders, and 45% lower stress levels than chronic dieters. The human body relies on two key hormones, leptin and ghrelin, to regulate hunger and fullness. When you eat mindfully, these hormones work in harmony, helping you eat the right amount. In contrast, long-term dieting disrupts them, causing constant cravings and difficulty maintaining a healthy weight. Intuitive eating isn't a shortcut to quick weight loss. It's a journey of reconnection with yourself. It's about freeing yourself from the tyranny of numbers, the scale, the calories, and beauty standards, and returning to what truly matters: listening, loving, and respecting your body. Your body is not your enemy, it's your only home. When you treat it with care, it rewards you with energy, vitality, and joy. If you found this message valuable, subscribe to our channel for more practical insights on nutrition, mental wellness, and balanced living for the modern lifestyle. Every week, you'll get new tips and habits that make a big difference, helping you live healthier, happier, and more confident in your own body. Start today by listening to your body instead of diet rules. Because only when you understand and honor your body can you truly live healthy, happy, and free.